DJ Walk B.
I'll make sure we can hear each other too on this motherfucker. So, you know what I mean? Yep. Gonna test it one time.
Test it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Test it.
You said test it.
Test it.
Test it.
Test it. That's what I said. All right.
I said
You
test
understand me? You can hear that motherfucker? On the playback?
Mhm.
On the- Make sure I ain't tripping. All right. Well,
We good.
that bit sound straight there?
Yep.
Okay. Get my shit on.
Make sure we getting that thing.
Yeah. So how was your week, man?
Went by fast in the mud.
Shit.
Like
You gotta talk in the
zoomed
mic,
by.
nigga.
It went by fast in the mud.
You ain't got to yell though.
I ain't Europe.
Yo,
But no,
you-
it went by fast though.
Shit, you want to go by slow?
Nah,
Hell
but
no.
take its time a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just
Yeah.
a little bit. But it, but it is what it is. What about yours?
Shit. I got one more day left. My week ain't over with.
I got half a day.
Shit, mine gonna turn to a half a day. Shit, why you bullshitting?
Might as well.
It is. I ain't playing no games.
Mine is voluntarily. I do it.
Let me see.
Give me a good 4 piece in a good 4 hours. I'm all right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, that must sound straight. Yeah. All right, man.
For sure.
So look, we gonna get into this thing like we always do. You know what I'm saying? So, hold on, where I'm at. We want to tell y'all first of all, like we always do. Welcome. Y'all see it. Welcome. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome once.
It's been a
welcome
hot-
twice.
It's been a hot 2 weeks being able to hear and talk to y'all. Matter of fact, those that's watching right now, how we sound? I know y'all been complaining about our sound been choppy the last couple shows. So how this sound to y'all out there?
Y'all
Let
let
us
us
know.
know somebody.
Somebody reach out and touch somebody's hand. But anyway, we're gonna hit it with the like, comment, subscribe for those of y'all that's on YouTube, those that's on Facebook and stuff like that. Just comment back. Come talk back to us.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
You understand me? So let's get right into this thing. Y'all know we start off with random thoughts. So first one I got, and I need y'all to be honest with yourselves. We all grown here. You know what I'm saying? So having sex on the first date is called what?
Being grown in the motherfucker.
Being grown, knowing what you want, and it is what it is. Oh, there we go. Appreciate you. Appreciate the thumbs up, sis. You understand me? Mm-hmm.
Are they gonna do it on that?
They're supposed to. Hold on. You got to get right into the mud. You got to get into it. But shit, I guess not. I don't know.
One of them things.
Yeah, shit, we're gonna be all right. So yeah, what do y'all call that out there in TV land? What do y'all call having sex on the first date? Do you think there's something wrong with that?
Nope.
That was
Especially
dry.
no, especially if y'all just been. It depends on how the conversation is. If y'all didn't hit that, or as the sex part of the conversation, okay, yeah. But there is a but.
Okay.
If y'all haven't talked
Yeah.
about it, but say y'all drinking and drinks is flowing,
Okay.
then there might be no.
But see, even when the drink's flowing, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Because my
Yep.
thing is this here: you know what you want to do off the rip. Especially if
Oh,
motherfucker
yeah.
coming there looking ooh wee, you know what it is off the rip. So all that other shit you be talking about, I ain't with it. If you want to get something, you gonna get something. I say I don't think nothing wrong with it, cause shit, we grown.
Are you coming with it on your mind?
Probably so.
At
Probably
least
so.
you're honest about it.
Yeah, shit, probably so. Because at the same time, you ain't just meet and say, let's go on a date. You've been talking, chopping it up. Y'all done probably, you know what I'm saying? Y'all done talked about this, that, and the other. So hell yeah. I got a vibe. Cause I ain't going out on the first date without no vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Why you not?
What? ain't wasting my time.
So
Think about it.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. So if you didn't did your thing, you didn't pay for the date and all that.
Oh no, so like I said before, we even get to the venue, we're gonna have a vibe. Now whether the vibe changes while we there, it's different. But we're gonna have a vibe before we even get there. I ain't wasting my time.
What you mean by vibe? You doing that? Or you talking about vibing like through the phone or something like that?
Yeah,
or
like
you,
we didn't have good conversation, shit like that. Cause think about this, you ain't got no vibe. Yeah, we're going on a date. What we gonna talk about? We're just gonna look at each other.
the vibe got to be clicking before you even talk about going on a date.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I'm going with that. So
you can't go on a date, then we're gonna try to vibe. No,
Nah, that ain't gonna work.
That ain't gonna work.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. It got to be right off the muscle. Me.
Cause we ain't vibing. We can't even go get a free glass of ice water. I don't even want it.
No, we ain't.
We do.
Cause we ain't tripping. No, we ain't.
So it is what it is.
Shit. But those of y'all are still watching, I got another one for y'all right quick, and don't be too quick to judge. I be wondering, and I be so serious when I be coming up with some of this stuff, and I want to know. I ain't never seen it. So my thing is this here: do cockeyed people's tears come down straight, or do they zigzag a little bit? Oh, I don't know.
Boy,
do cockeyed people's tears come down straight, or do they zigzag a little bit? Can y'all answer that out there in TV land for me? I need to know. Have you ever seen a cockeyed person cry? Or what they like? They ain't got to be all the way, because it's a difference between being cockeyed and tangle-eyed. You know what I'm saying?
What's the difference?
I think tangle-eyed when both of them motherfuckers is in the middle, like this here, like you.
That's cross-eyed to me.
And cockeyed, like when you got one of them motherfuckers bigger than the other.
When one drifting on the memory.
That's still tangle-eyed. Cross-eyed, tangle-eyed, that's the same thing. So I be trying to figure out what it is.
My thing is, maybe it depends on which way the pupil is directed.
Okay, that's cockeyed. No, that's tangle-eyed. Cockeyed, like I say, when your lid is like this here.
Well, if your pupil like right here, the tip might fall here. If the pupil
that's what I'm saying. So they don't come down straight. It zigzag a little bit.
It might not zigzag. It might just come on that end. Like if you crying. Well, I'm not saying you could your eye not cockeyed, but if somebody,
I'm about to say, hold on, let me look at my shit.
If somebody's eyes is pupil is cocked to this in the corner,
yeah,
the tip might just fall in the corner.
But it ain't straight. It's a little zig. It ain't zagging. It's a little zig.
They're gonna do it like this.
But it's a little zig, right? Not a zag. It's a zig.
It ain't a zig.
Zigzag is if you zigging, you going either this direction or that direction at one time.
Do what?
Nigga, zigzag. Do zigzag. What's the first letter zig?
It's a Z.
So how that look?
I know that like a Zorro.
So if your tear coming down this way, it zigged a little bit. It ain't zag because it ain't go back the other way. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say. You know what I mean?
That boy say. So basically, the tear gonna come.
That's what you just said. If it come out this way, it's zigging.
But I ain't saying all the way across. I say if the pupil is cocked in the corner like this, like here, like right up in there.
Okay.
And then the tip comes, it just comes just like this.
Okay.
It ain't going nowhere. It's gonna be just like this.
Okay. But I'm just saying though, is it a zigzag or is it zigzagging? Or do they
tears
come down? Okay, so you consider that straight?
It depends how you look at it. I mean, not like not like that.
You know what? Moving right along. Moving right along. Because that's we might post this question after the show so we can get some comments to see what's going on.
We got comments, I think, on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then for the first comment, she said, means mind your business.
Why? Why though? Why you gotta mind your business? This is like it is what it is.
I think just for like if say like you going out with friends and friends ask, especially with people, oh girl, how was the date? How was such and such? Even your partners might ask, okay. How was the date? Such and such. You ain't gonna go in deep. Oh, it was cool. We had a vibe, man. We talked. We had a drink,
and I clap cheeks.
So you tell it?
No.
What I'm saying?
That's why it's
nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think that's wrong. Which I get. Like it was cool.
Okay. Yeah, I can dig that.
Yeah, because they gon' nah.
Well, eventually in the group chat though, the group chat gonna be live. Either it's gonna be live in their favor, both y'all favor, or your favorite. Either way it goes, it's gonna be a group chat talking about the date.
Yeah.
If you clap cheeks and you wasn't up to par, your ass over with. That's a whole group. You can't round the block with none of them because they all like, you that, you him. You know, yeah, you ain't gonna run that. Nah,
you out
don't even worry about that.
You out of there on that one. Straight up.
So man, let's get into this thing, man. You ready? Well, y'all ready for this? You know what I'm saying?
Let's
So
get it.
title of the show we got this week's called Make It Make Sense. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna start off with something light, and we gonna hit y'all with some hot tracks. You understand me? So first, and this I've been wondering this for like all my life. You know what I'm saying? Why do people go to these fast food places and order a heart attack special with a diet whatever? I don't get it.
They think it's gonna balance itself off.
What you trying to say? Because the diet is worse than the regular.
They're trying to balance it. Yeah, the diet is.
Yeah, you know how much artificial shit in a diet?
It is. You might as well get the regular.
You might well just say, hey, pour me a cup of that grease you just hit them fries with. You know what I'm saying? It might as well. Yours already there.
Pretty much.
Shit.
But yeah, and then you ordering the double, triple meat burger,
Give me 2 tablespoons of that salt.
the large fries, extra salt,
Make my fries fresh with extra salt.
and they tongue,
Tearing that ass out
and
the
the
frame.
roof of their mouth.
Out the frame. Oh, man, hell nah. Shit, I've been wondering.
No,
that
because
shit.
now, like for real though, when you sit there and think about it, back in the day, you know, you was like, man, let me get them fries, extra salt. You know, now, nah, just put a little bit on there, man.
Put a little ski taste on
A
it.
little bit so I can just taste it. Go ahead, by my business.
Hey, y'all, let me know how we sound. We sound like radio DJs or something. I think we do sound a little bit better than we did before. You know what I mean? This cup good, motherfucker. Too. Just want to say that. Just want to say that.
Just want to let them know.
Just want to let them know. Yeah, man. Hey, y'all comment down below about that because I got to know.
It don't make sense to me though.
It don't.
I done seen people doing it. Like, but then they have the big cup of the Diet Coke or whatever, Diet Sprite Zero, whatever they had.
With little ice.
Like that. I want most of my drink.
You want a diet with a little ice. You know all this other shit. You need some water to balance all that shit out. Give me water my shit down. Give me some ice.
You might as well get some damn water.
That's where I'm going with this.
Just say forget the Diet Coke.
That's the whole thing about it. Why are we even doing this? You know what I mean? Why are we in the mix and
people think it's gonna balance? It's a balance.
You writing a recipe for your death.
Died happy though.
Yeah, died fucked up. I mean, let's get into this next one, man.
Once they died fucked up.
Yeah. All right. Why do people take social media so serious, especially on something that they posted? So, me and you talked about this earlier this week. So couple people we know, they'll post some shit, and when a reaction comes that they wasn't expecting, they get all butthurt and shit.
Yeah.
They want to start trying to shoot slugs and do this, that, and the other. But nigga, you posted. You got to understand this social media. This is for entertainment purposes only.
Only.
So if you post something, you got to expect somebody gonna hit you with a hot track. Just because it wasn't what you wanted to hear, and you still posted it. You put the business out there. If you didn't want that reaction, shut the fuck up.
That's my thing too with it, because it's like, man, everybody in my business.
You put it out there.
Put it out there.
What you expect?
People gonna be like, damn, this stupid. But they gonna watch though. They gonna watch all the comments that's coming through, all the whatever people putting, and still talking about your ignorant ass.
You ever notice that? And this for the people that get so upset or they get bothered by comments when they post some shit. But you ever see motherfuckers that'll post a video or something, or even like with ourselves, we'll post some shit and whatever, and you got 1,000 views, 2 comments. Motherfuckers gonna watch you regardless. Mm-hmm. So the ones that do comment, if they right with it, they'll give you some whatevers. But if you want some fuck shit, just know fuck shit coming right back.
My thing, you just can't get mad at the comments either.
You can't get mad at entertainment.
That shit. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's like you saying, no, everybody was mad when power went off. That's entertainment. What you gonna do? You can't tell 50 to make this shit come back. It is what it is. You feel me?
True that.
So you mad for what?
Because they missed down on their show.
Oh, they showed they shouldn't have did this and shouldn't have did that. Who making the money?
We show ain't.
No, we ain't. So y'all consumers making them more money. So you want to keep putting money in their pocket, paying that bill, doing all that shit. But nigga, so same principle. It's entertainment purposes only.
But some people don't see that shit though. It's supposed to be entertainment, but some people were like, "It's my life. I can't go without it." What the fuck?
And you know what's crazy too, bro? A lot of these folks is our age. We didn't always have this.
Nope.
Go play outside, motherfucker. Go double dutch. And this particular person, I'm not gonna say their name. I'm not even gonna say the gender. I'm not gonna say their name, but this person always on some fuck shit. So you know it's coming to you. You know it's coming to you. You know what I'm saying? So suck it up.
It's gonna come back some way.
Like you always used to do back in the Gap. Suck it up.
Now you done gave the gender, but
Not really. Shit crazy. Shit crazy around this motherfucker. So
yeah, you ain't lying.
y'all know what it is. And those of y'all that's gonna watch the playback or watching right now, y'all know what it is, and y'all know who it is. So I don't like it. Like, log out. Find you something else to do.
I'm gonna say log.
Go start doing paper mache or something.
Don't delete the page. Just log out.
Just log out for a little bit. Let your buzz die down a little bit, because I mean,
they're gonna do it to be right back on the same shit.
and I can see if you're doing it with a purpose. You know what I'm saying? I know some shit coming, because the more comments and reactions and views and shit I get, guess what? I get paid for it. But no, you just doing the shit at random, and they get mad because nigga on your ass.
They just ain't expect that they come back.
Grow
That's
up,
all,
people.
That's all it is. They
Grow
just know this, but then they start seeing that coming. Like, oh, hold on, wait.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you already started.
That's my thing. Grow up. Grow up. That's all you need to do. Grow up.
To.
So man, this next one on you. Get that there.
All right. All money ain't good money, but money is good money.
Talk to me.
All right. This is just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing is true, especially all money ain't good money. Because sometimes, what did you have to do to get that money?
Something strange for a little piece of change.
Some people do it.
Mm-hmm.
All day, every day. But money is good money. Yeah, the money do be good, but sometimes at the end of the day, what did you have to do for that money? My thing is, people gonna work. You know, some people might have, they full time, got a side gig or whatever, or they entrepreneurs or whatever. They out there getting it.
Let me play devil's advocate for a little bit right quick. All money ain't good money, right? That's what you said.
Mm-hmm.
But money is good, basically, right?
Yep.
So what if the all money ain't good money stuff? Something you had to do to take care of your household. You had to go turn trick. You had to go do whatever. But in turn, it ain't good money, but it's good money because you provide for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got kids and shit like that, or whatever. Like just even if you're taking care of a sick parent or something like that, you got to go get it.
But sometimes, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
But then sometimes you got to be able to look in the mirror and be like, hey.
But if to me, I'm like this. If whatever you're doing is benefiting something, yeah, you may look in the mirror and be like, damn, I did that, but you benefiting something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to sacrifice yourself, but you benefiting something. Now, all y'all that's doing is some strange shit. Make sure you keep yourself protected at all times. But to me, I ain't gonna run it and just be like, "Oh, money ain't good money." Man, money is money.
How long that $40 gonna go though?
Shit, $40 go a long way when you ain't got nothing in the refrigerator. You know how many packs of noodles you can get for $40? You can get some motherfucking hot dogs. Yeah, some hot dog wings to cut them motherfuckers. You can make a meal with $40.
$40, you can get
the stretch.
You can get the beef hot dog.
How much it costs to make a spaghetti?
Yeah.
And how long can you stretch a spaghetti? You feel me?
And how much what you put in that spaghetti too.
Now we're doing a basic spaghetti. Noodles, sauce, and ground meat. You can stretch that for a minute. You can stretch that. You can make the biggest pot in the world and stretch that. Now you ain't doing no gumbo with $40.
Hell no.
You can't get
you can do a gumbo.
You ain't making a roof for $40. You know what I'm saying?
You can do a gumbo. It might be gum.
And fuck the boat.
It might be gum, and that's it.
Like I say, and just on that shit, man, bro. Hey, man, y'all will get your money out there. But my thing is, with the all money and good money thing, make sure whatever you're doing that you confident and comfortable with what you're doing.
Yeah, you got to be on that.
Because for one, if you did it once, you'll do it twice. You feel me?
If the money good, they show. Yeah.
Ain't no if. Ain't
If
no
the
if
money good, shit,
because you had to. You know what I'm saying? You had to. It wasn't no other way around it. You had to.
Or they just know, I can go back this route and go get that.
Yeah.
I know, okay, this is a show. I
Yeah.
go over here and do that.
Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah. That's
So shit. Here we go. As a parent, you wearing nice things, but your kids aren't. It's crazy work. Bro.
Straight up.
Why did you even have the kids? Just for the sake of saying I fucked something? Why did you even have the kids? Because
he ain't pull out game was weak.
It's weaker than wet toilet paper.
That's weak.
But my thing is this here though, because you knew what you got yourself into. You had 9 months to prepare. Well, it's really 10, but you had 9 months to prepare. Right?
Yep.
But you still out here every time the new J's drop, you cop a fresh pair. You go and eat steak and lobster. But come home and hoping you have leftovers because you can't eat more because you went out splurging. Now you got these kids in here. You can't pay the babysitter. You can't do none of that. But you fly to the motherfucker. And half you motherfuckers be fly off Temu. You understand me? Temu cheap. You can buy your kids some Temu clothes. Y'all can have matching sets from Temu.
Okay.
Go ahead. No, ain't no hold back right now. Shit, because it's about to get in.
Say the matching set. Yeah, I done seen this plenty of times with parents and shit. Like you clean. Haircut fresh, hair done, whatever, nails done, all that shit.
The baby nose full of snot.
Huh.
Crusty snot. So that snot been there for a minute. It wasn't no fresh sneeze or I just got sick 10 minutes ago. That shit was crusty.
Damn, hair look like some individual cornrows and shit. All that.
Your baby girl got them 2 plaits on the side that been there for 2 weeks. So everything, the new growth, everything fluffy. It ain't gelled down, ain't nothing. Motherfucking edge control is cheap.
Yep.
Use an old toothbrush. You good.
They don't know nothing about that shit.
Man.
But like me, as a parent, I had my time. So if my kids want, okay, you know what, bam, I buy it for you. Here you go. But I do have the limit, like, okay, this I ain't gonna go with this or whatever, depending on what it is. But at the end of the day, I work. I'm going in steel toes, work shirt, shorts, or jeans, whatever, every day. So I don't care about what I'm wearing, just about, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, they're going to school, they're going out with their friends and stuff. They want to be clean. I got you, you know.
See, the thing about that is,
but take care of your shit too.
Is that people don't understand you could be clean on the budget.
Yep.
Put your shit together right. Put an iron to your clothes. That make you look cleaner than anything. You just fresh out the dryer. No.
And I think a lot of people do that fresh out the dryer shit.
Nah, shit. Sometimes I do sometimes too. I ain't tripping. But shit, when it's time to go somewhere, go somewhere. Shit, when it's time to go somewhere, go somewhere. I'm going to work. Yeah, it may be a fresh out the dryer, but the dryer was hot. Ain't no wrinkles in it, but it ain't crispy.
Yeah, like if I'm just going to whatever store, something like that, yeah, I put whatever on. But if I'm going out, yeah, I'm going to hit that iron on it, whatever. I ain't doing the state flow no more. I retired from the state flow.
Shit, let this Southern Soul come to the rodeo next year.
Oh, that's
I'm Starchy Archie.
I might have to pull it back out.
I'm Starchy Archie with the gator boots.
I might have to put it back in the freezer. I have to put the pan back in the freezer.
So you talking about flowing water?
No, sir. No, sir.
Man,
state flow or the faultless.
But yeah, hey folks, man, y'all need to get y'all shit together, man. Because like I said, it don't take much.
It's happening often though. Like it's still like a lot. Like, come on, man. Like,
but it don't take much. That's why it don't take much. You can dress up a white tee all day long.
But they don't. But they don't know about that. They don't. Even though sometimes don't give me. And I had to look at it. Like some of the kids, they do dress different. Some of them, they don't come to school like we used to come to school. They wearing like Crocs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
You can still dress,
but you can still dress straight up. But at the same time, you still gotta have some stuff for your kids. So when they are ready to go out, okay, they got the shoes, they got this and that. They gotta, Mama, Dad, I need such and such.
First of all,
for a dance at school. No, you shouldn't have to do that.
First of all, nigga, the way I was raised, we ain't had the best shit, but mom made sure we was clean.
Oh, for sure. House. Yeah.
So at least we stay with a haircut or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because people don't know, females having your hair laid back, dudes having your hair cut. That's part of the outfit.
You might have had some hand-me-downs, but you had that cut.
Yeah.
And you was clean.
So shit like that, bro, never. So like I said, it don't take much. All you gotta do is take a few minutes to look at yourself, do a spin. You know that shit ain't right.
Yep.
You know your kids don't look right.
My mom wouldn't let me out the house. Neither one of them let me out the house. Hey, come here.
I'm gonna say this here too, because some of y'all parents be on some bullshit. Now back in the day, we rolled our starches probably twice before we washed them and did them again. Probably. You know what I'm saying? You niggas got on regular jeans and they still dingy and dirty. Why your knees white? What y'all doing? Nobody play outside the most. Why your jeans white on the knee area?
They didn't cut that shit.
No, nigga, I'm talking about white like they been running sliding. You know what I'm talking about? We used to do that shit back in the Gap. We had a reason for our shit, but you got on jeans that they dingy and dusty because you ain't taking care of them up.
Maybe they pair of jeans or something. They don't care.
Shit, man. But we gonna get off there. Y'all parents, get y'all shit together, man. Get
Don't
y'all
care
shit together.
about it.
Because the way you got these kids going right now, they're gonna grow up like that. And then you can wonder why they can't find a good job because they show up to an interview with a hole in their shirt.
Yep.
That's how they used to. You know what I mean? I was always told this here, growing up playing football, our coaches used to tell us, you look good, you play good. Same thing with life.
Oh yeah.
You look good, you play good. Life a game anyway. You just gotta play it the right way. So you look good, you play good. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was on. Shit, man. You ready to move to this next one?
Let's move to the next.
This next one is a hot one. Ooh. That's one. This is a post I posted probably 2 or 3 years ago. It just popped up in my memories. I was like, you know what? That's good for this show. Make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? So what's killing relationships these days?
I heard this question before. You know what the answer was?
Mm-hmm.
They say podcasts.
And why?
Because there's so many out there. But then you got them relationship podcasts.
It's cool. But
But then it's like they saying this, they saying that. You got a single person talking. You got the person that's going through something. You got the married person. And with all those going on.
So to me, that's stupid to me for people to say that, because if you got, especially if you got all that group of people, to me that's a healthy conversation because you get to hear from all aspects.
But some people might take stuff the wrong way.
That's them.
And the people got to understand it. It's them, it's their relationship, it's that single person. They never got nothing to do with you.
Now, it ain't nothing wrong with hearing it from different people, but that's them. If you take it wrong like that, that's you. That's all in your head. Because to me, and we ain't gonna say on the podcast part too long, but to me, I would rather hear something from all aspects than just the married persons or just the single people or just the actively dating and shit. Like, I would rather hear from everybody, because guess what? Whatever you single, whatever you gotta say, you know what, you got a point. Or I can debate with you on that. Like, man, now this is what I'm doing, because we all was single at one time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is how I did it to what? Okay, this is how I am right now.
Because I think it's more of the options that everybody have, so that say like a couple might be on the verge of breaking up, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
But then you got that single person talking and stuff. You know what? They right. Yeah, it might be time for me to get out the relationship. You know, whatever it is. Like, oh no, they ain't got nothing to do with you. They just give and they take on it. But at the end of the day, you gotta look what's in your relationship, what you got going on.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, I missed 1 year. Hold on.
You did.
Keep going.
But that's just my opinion. You can't base your relationship off of nobody else's. Marriage, single, whatever it is. You can't do that, because if you're doing it, it ain't gonna work out in the first place. Because what's going on in your home ain't the same in nobody else's home. So,
big fucking back news, bro.
It just is what it is. I can't base mine off of nobody else but mine.
Didn't you send me something? Is it okay for?
Yeah.
Did I overlook that motherfucker?
I think you did.
I sure did. I'm gonna add that on there. But I think too, what's killing relationships is motherfuckers not having communication.
Yeah.
So just to piggyback on kind of half-ass what we was talking about a couple minutes ago about the podcast thing. Now, here's the difference. You got motherfuckers that's around you that don't mean you good anyway. So say you got that single homie around you.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, it's outside of podcasting now. You got that single homie around you that all they talk about is this female, that female, what they went did, stuff like that. Eventually, some people, especially a weak-minded, and let's talk about men right now. A weak-minded man gonna succumb to that shit. Be like, oh my god, damn, man, I remember I had the opportunity to do this here, or they've been eyeballing something, but
Like you missing something.
yeah. So that's one thing in relationships is that you're not separating the bullshit. When the motherfucker get to talking to you about that shit, knowing you in a committed relationship and you good with it, motherfuckers start talking like that, you got to cut them off. Say, hey, let's talk about something else. Don't even introduce
Mhm.
that to my mind thought right now. And say, and that's for the weak-minded man
Yeah.
because
I would definitely
nah,
say that.
yeah.
That mindset got to be right. And same thing, vice versa. Whatever. Like female, by man, oh girl, F him, fuck him. If he ain't no, and the woman can feed into that in their relationship, just because it's rocking. You might think the same thing. Yeah, you know what? You ain't it. You ain't this. You ain't, But then at the same time, you let the dude go, then you want him back. No, come on.
Nah.
You can't do that. You can't treat the dude bad, down talk him, expect for the dude to try to come back.
Another thing I think that's fucking up relationships these days, communication.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If we can't sit down and hold a adult conversation, and especially if we have a riff about something or something I need to get off my chest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can't sit down and have a conversation, or if you feel some type of way about something and you just gotta say it, but you scared of the next person's reaction or whatever. That's just killing the shit because we said many times on here, pressure bust pipes. So if you ain't saying what you gotta say, it's gonna build up within you.
Oh yeah.
And then eventually it's over with. You know what I'm saying?
What's finance too?
Yeah. So
To
which
kill the relationship.
yeah, we gonna get to that part too about our next topic.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to that one, but I think that it really ain't no 50-50 in a relationship because, and I heard this on somebody else. One day I may have 80 and you got 20.
Mhm.
Next day I may have 20. I need your 80. You know what I'm saying? That's emotionally, spiritually, financially, whatever.
And that's what get me too. Like a lot of men like making this and that and the other. Okay, well, wife, she ain't got to work. Let her just stay at home. But what happens when something goes wrong with your job, a layoff or something like that, but she ain't working? What you got?
But see, sometimes you can't look at the what ifs, right? So if that was working for y'all, just even say that you a business owner and your business is flourishing real good, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I made you the housewife. You still got work to do, right?
Oh yeah,
you still got work to do. So you mean to tell me, and some females go for this shit. Yeah, he told me I ain't got to work no more, and they don't do shit else. They just lay around all day. I get home from work, you still got your robe on, your bonnet on. What are we doing? I don't spend no groceries. None of, what are we doing?
House ain't clean, no clothes ain't washed, no that. But you been at home all day.
The kids running around the house. I'm stepping on Legos, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, stepping on that Lego though.
Ooh, that boy. Ooh.
That bottom left foot be tender. But yeah, like at the end of the day, it's like you ain't doing you ain't on nobody's job, but you are, working. But my thing is still, what happens if I'm happy with that job on his end?
True.
And then you got my back,
but see, that's why I also stress too, especially within myself. I'm gonna keep me a nest egg somewhere.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna put something up every time I get a chance. I'm gonna put something up. I'm even automatically put something up.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying too. You might have your stash and stuff like that, but sometimes you really don't want to go in it unless you just you know what I got to go ahead and.
That's why it's called a rainy day fund.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because we live in Houston.
Yeah.
It rains. This ain't Southern California.
No.
It rains in Houston. There's so much shit going on.
Real.
But like I said, the same. You never know what come up. And my thing is, if you have the opportunity to do other shit, so you don't have to do paycheck to paycheck, make sure that other thing is gonna supplement. So there ain't no paycheck to paycheck. You ain't doing shit just to keep today going.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I say shit happens, or you just decide, man, I want to go take a trip somewhere. I want to let's go overseas. You got to have money for that.
Yep, you still had that time at home too.
You feel me? And I think too that once you get into a union, stuff like that, man, because I know like with us, I could tell a big difference when we got married. You know what I'm saying? Before it was like, man, we couldn't catch a break. What the hell? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It was always this, always that, layoff here, this, that, and the other. Car missed, something, always something. We got married, bro. It's like the whole tide shift. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
Mhm.
I said, whoa. Kind of wasn't ready for it to happen like that, but that's something that we had asked for,
Yeah,
and we did what we were supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing that's kill relationships. Motherfuckers not willing to commit. You know what I'm saying? Or don't have the ounce of commitment. They just like, we go together. Huh?
What
How old are we now?
what about can goals kill a relationship too?
Meaning,
Like, I'm trying to see how to put it. Or as well, I know they can't. I don't want to go say that. Like
not
goals.
fake, because it's
No,
part
'cause
of where you're trying to go.
No, because I was saying like somebody being driven. That will kill a relationship. You know, somebody you see somebody that they were driven, but you got with them and they drive quick.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure,
there's stuff like
for
that. Yeah,
sure,
but I
for
was thinking more
sure.
as like,
Especially if I've been encouraging you and you just stop it, that take work too. Because I'm mentally putting in my time and effort to push you. You know what I'm saying?
to me, definitely, I think that would in my case. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, we backing each other up. You know, hey, I got you, man. Hey, I see you working. Keep up the good work, and then something happened, and you just.
Or what if there's a lack thereof?
Mm-hmm.
Like before, like you never had any kind of ambition, any kind of drive.
Yeah.
What about that? I know that for sure with kids, because
Oh yeah,
shit get old. You know what I'm saying? Shit gets old.
because I tell people, I say, no, if the person might not got it all, but I see this person got that drive, that will, you know, working hard and stuff. Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that. But then, because I know stuff happens, people get fired, laid off, whatever. That stuff happens. But then sometimes you might need that day to, okay, you know what, let me get my thoughts together, or what just happened today, or whatever. May need a couple days. But then, okay, let me dust myself off and get back to it.
What about this? What you think about this? Getting too comfortable being in last place. Like the older you get, the more you see that I want to do this, that, and the other. Yeah, when I was younger, I was okay because nigga, I'm making a couple dollars. I'm saying, oh, that shit was it was okay for me at that point. The older and older you get, the more she like, God damn, I ain't never went nowhere. But I'm still making yesterday's money.
Especially if it's,
You know what I'm saying?
if
Or
it-
go ahead.
especially if it's like you both ain't on that same page. Because the dude might be comfortable, but the woman, you know, hey, baby, I seen such and such hiring over here. They making such and such an hour. Aren't you? Oh, no, baby, I got it over here, man. I'm good, man. My manager let me do this here and the other. He let me get off early
Getting too
on
lax.
Friday.
Yep,
Or
getting too
whatever.
lax. Yep.
You know,
I think to me, as a man, you should be comfortable being uncomfortable.
oh yeah,
But you always got to provide something.
we always been. We
always
always
got
been
to
there.
provide something. You know what I'm saying?
And then when you wouldn't work the 10, 12 hour shifts and stuff, and try to go home and do this, get right back up and do the same thing again, or you know.
I think the greatest reward is coming home after you done had your ass busted all day long. No diddy. You didn't work hard all day long. The greatest reward is you coming home and seeing your family happy.
Mm-hmm.
So that lets you know today was worth it. It didn't feel like it at first, but today was worth it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But some people don't see that, because like you can have that bad day at work, that bad moment at work. You come home, you get that fuck that bad moment. I'm home now, everything cool here, I'm good. And I think that's supposed to be your safe. I think home is your safe haven, to where like, you know what, I'm here, I'm home, I ain't worried about nothing.
Yeah.
Like I ain't got no worries in the world.
Or even your wife, your kids, whoever, ask for something within reason, of course.
Yeah.
And without hesitation, you can do it. Or instead of being like, can it wait till I get paid? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Yeah, but sometimes it happens like that though. Sometimes, but then sometimes that person, you gotta have the person that can understand, but sometimes they just don't understand it.
Yeah, I understand that part, but to me, and I can't speak for everybody.
Yeah.
But to me, I want to be in that position, and I'm getting in that position, and am in that position to where I don't have to be like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Especially when kids get older, hey, I want to go out with my friends. I want to do. Okay, here you go. I'm sending you $20. He go, do your thing, go have some fun or something.
Or even I get to the point too to where I can like, you know what, I'm doing so much other stuff that I can show you what I'm doing for you to make you some money. You know what I'm saying? Pass on the trade.
Yep, but these kids today.
And then, but that's why you gotta sit there and tell them. You be like, hey, look, you want this? You got to work for it.
And I think too,
everything ain't gonna be handed to you like that. You feel me?
I think too with kids, as a parent, when we parent, you got to be that example. You got to show, hey, I'm gonna get out there and go every morning. I might not want to go this morning, but guess what? Get up.
Okay, that's it.
I'm gonna go get it.
Sometimes you got to pop out and show niggas.
Yep.
What he said? Yeah. Sometimes you got to pop out.
You gotta do what you do.
Yeah, I know. Be many a days you wake up like, fuck, I don't want to go.
For real, like this, it ain't the day.
Damn. Then you think about it. Okay, it was some fuck shit yesterday. Fuck shit just don't go away. I'm like, I gotta deal with this shit again today. What you do?
Get on up
and go handle your business.
One thing is you call in, what you gonna do at home?
Lose money
and do that.
Especially if you ain't got no PTO.
Oh, you ain't got no PTO. You better be there.
Oh, I say shit. The best thing right now, and especially how shit going with the government, and create your own business, make your own money. You don't know what's gonna happen.
It's about to be.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's gonna happen with that. You don't know because price is stupid. Prices out the roof right now.
How much egg is that?
I ain't bought an egg in a long time. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Because I go buy a chicken. Lay your own egg. I think they drop an egg a day. That's cool.
You can't do that.
That's cool. Give me 4-5 chickens. 5 eggs a day. Shit, I got a plethora. I can sell eggs.
What's that? You can hustle them eggs right there. Let's hustle right there.
Man, hey, let's go to this one here before we get to the end of the show, man. Like I say, for those of y'all that's been watching and tuning in, and those that's on the playback, whatever. Hey, thank y'all. Make sure y'all drop us some kind of reaction, comment, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And if you look right above our head and you're feeling generous, the doors of the church are open. Doors of the church are open. Deacons, ushers, pass the basket. Let's go.
Just don't lock it up.
No, yeah. We ain't trying to get no charges like that. No, don't do that.
Don't do it at all.
So, man, look here. Question: is it okay for a female to take care of a man? Now,
what's wrong with it?
I was about to say that. If it was something medically preventing this dude to take care of himself, to me, it's not okay. It's not okay. Now, when we can go a little bit further, yes, it's okay. In the bed. Take care of me, baby.
For sure.
But that shit hurts my heart sometimes to see a dude lay up on his lady. A nigga, she got up 4:30, 5 o'clock this morning, went worked a 10-hour shift, come home, you still playing PS5. You and your motherfucking hooper shorts with a Snoop Dogg wife beat on.
Man, that's a big ass.
Got a big ass bowl of soggy ass Fruit Loops now. You should have ate this morning. All that shit lukewarm. Fuck with it now, you're gonna die. That shit is terrible. And those of you men that's out there doing that, need your ass whooped.
Straight up. Because I can't do it. I can't just lay up on a female. And be
the Bible says you're not supposed to do that.
No. I can't because it just don't feel right. Like I feel weird if I'm just up here laying on this female, not working, not putting forth no effort to do nothing.
How would you like being called a house husband?
Oh yeah, boy, hell no.
You hear that sound? That sound dumb as shit, don't it?
Dudes be on that stupid ass shit though, but they be and it's like, oh, I'm pimping. I'm bro, you weak.
There we go. Hold on. Hey, drop these comments down. Drop these comments. Hold on. Dude. Let me do this here. I got you.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Heck no. Hell no. A female shouldn't take care of a man. You right?
Hell no. Like I say, you can take care of these balls. But nah. And bro, I would feel less of a man if my wife
Straight
had
up.
to take care of me. You know what I'm saying? I got
If a man lets a female take care of them, they soft.
then a motherfucker. Like I said earlier, you softer than wet toilet tissue.
But my thing is still kind of like, how can you be that comfortable though?
Well, how they make you look too? Because that's almost saying if somebody breaking the house, you gonna say, "Baby, go get him." The fuck? Or every time you see a bug or something, you hell no. Hold on, here we go.
Or you got her out there pumping her own gas
Boy,
when you in the car.
Well, I be seeing that shit. I be want to take the pump out of their hand and pour it on them and light a match.
You just say
fuck it. Why?
You ain't gonna at least go in and go pay for the gas?
Ladies, if you out there taking care of your man, slap yourself. I want you to slap it hard. And matter of fact, video yourself slapping yourself and post it to our Sipping Sessions page so we can try to provide you with some help. Because if you allowing a nigga to lay up on you, what does that say about you?
Cool, she cool. No, they be the thing. At least I got a man. That ain't no man.
I'm gonna say you call it a man?
That ain't no man.
Hit you with one more time. No, sir. What we got? There it is. Hold on.
No, you got it. You got to hit that one.
That motherfucker tripping. There you go. You should feel less than because where is your drive to do better? Facts.
So I got a question though.
Okay.
While we on this.
Okay.
Say the man is working.
Okay.
The woman working.
Okay.
But the woman making more than the man.
Okay.
Can he still be the head of the household?
He's supposed to be. Head of the household is not considered monetary.
But a lot of people think about that.
It's their bad. They were raised wrong. Man's supposed to be the head of the household, which means, okay, financially you probably can't do it, but you got to compensate somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Nah. You can let your woman file head of the household, but you the head of the house.
I think the same thing too, but my thing is, if you're doing, hey, you might not be making as much money as she is, but if you're doing what you're supposed to do in that house, hey, she gonna treat you that way.
But at the same time, how long do you allow her to make more money before you go do something different?
I think you got to be doing it off the rip.
Ain't off the rip. That means let me build my skill set. Let me do something else to further.
No, just like say you're dating and you already know she make more money than me, but you already been hustling. Like, hey, I've been doing this here, and then told her, hey, yeah, I got this job, but I do this on the side. I do whatever. You know, at the end of the day, yeah, you're gonna still keep doing. I guess it's with me. I'm gonna still keep doing what I'm doing to say to something. Come up to where like, okay, I can just do one job and I'm making it. But you're gonna see, hey, my driver, you're gonna see me, hey, I'm putting that work in.
My thing is this here too. It ain't gonna find you.
No.
You gotta go get it. That's why I say develop you a skill, develop you a trade, do something. Start your own business. You know what I'm saying? You can't always rely on, okay, well shit, I think they looking at me. They're gonna come get me. No, I'm finna go to you.
They do have online classes.
And you can take them.
Well, the Google got it now, don't they? Get you the certificate through Google, all that.
You can do all that shit. What we got on here? It's not always about me. Yep.
So not.
But at the same time, by it not being all about money, I'm finna go give me some money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure I ain't lacking shit.
At the end of the day, if them lights off, it ain't gonna be on her.
And if you a man and you allow your lights to come off, you really can't consider yourself.
It ain't gonna be on her. It's gonna be house. What that man doing.
And then she gonna sit there in the dark. She gonna have her a candle or two. You know what I'm saying? Bath and Body Works had that sale a lot. She gonna light up one of them settings, and you better not come get no light.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? You better get your ass on somewhere, and yeah. Say what this is. You have to lead like head of the house.
Yep.
For sure. Say what you mean what you say. Stand on 10 with that. And it's not even just on conversation. It's like with your actions and shit. Even just something simple as going to take the trash out.
Yep.
She better not be taking no motherfucking trash out. You understand me? That's on you. You get your hands dirty.
You'll not be out there cutting no yard either.
Or
no, why you playing? I've seen some women cut the yard and the dude that's sweeping the grass up.
That's my brown people.
I didn't seen it.
That's my brown people. Yeah,
I know what you're saying, but still,
yeah,
that shouldn't be like that either.
So
you're supposed to be cut.
With the comment we got up right now, what do you consider leading so you can be classified as the head of the house?
Why do I leading? Being that example, being that man, having that, hey, maybe we're finna do such. But then sometimes you got to be led. Sometimes you got to be led by God. At the end, off the rip. If you following Him and follow His path, you can be that lady. You can be that man. Go that house and the man she wants you to be.
Okay. I'm with you on that one. I said earlier, I think just presenting yourself as that figure. I'm not saying that dominant figure, but you got to be you got to be tough with it.
Yep, you ain't out here doing no illegal shit now, all that. You know,
it ain't about that. If you still do what you got to do in the house,
yeah,
you making ends meet. Oh, my thing is this here, leading like that is you taking charge of whatever.
Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying, like, you doing the legal shit. You got that. Something might happen to where, like, somebody might come get you. The news might beat you home, or you might be locked. Whatever it is, you ain't gonna be the head of the household no more.
Also, I think too, to be considered the head of the house, you got to provide some kind of security.
Yeah,
and it ain't all physical security. Yes, you got to have that, but mental security.
Mm-hmm.
Your lady got to know that I can breathe. I ain't got to be stressed about this. I ain't got to be stressed about that. I know that this motherfucker want to be with me. This, that, and the other. And ain't just, well, I guess. Yeah, he said he loved me, but I don't know. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Your words got to stand tough when it comes to that shit.
Like they say, love's the action word.
Yeah.
What's the last one on there?
So if you're doing what you have to do, what?
If you're doing what you have to do, the woman will let her guard down to let you lead.
Oh yeah. Because you know what? It's a group of sorry ass niggas that made it okay for women to be like, I'm independent. I don't need a nigga. It wasn't Beyonce. It wasn't her.
It was before Beyonce.
Yeah, it was before. That shit been going on like that for a long time. But it's these sorry ass niggas that see your woman doing, like I say, how you was talking about it earlier. Your woman doing a little bit better than you, and you okay with that. I saying there's nothing wrong with that, but you fall back because shit, she got it. No matter, she got it.
Even with that, you still should be okay. I'm gonna go to work, but I'm still gonna be looking for something else. Even not in this company, okay, I might have to go outside the company and do something else.
You know what I'm saying?
And there's nothing wrong with that though. But at the same time, just don't be cool with her making the money. She can be like, okay, baby, it's okay. Yeah, I know I'm making money than you. And sometimes they ain't even gonna treat you like that unless you just do some off the wall shit. Then they gonna treat you.
So, but that come back on the money thing. It seemed like everything always fall back to money, but you shouldn't. Would you sit there and knowing your chick make a lot of money or make more money than you, whatever the case may be, right? Would you sit there and let her know, shit, this could happen because you got all the money?
No, I ain't gonna know what to do that. You basically throwing it in her face.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I don't want that thrown in my face. They can say that, well, you don't do shit because you ain't got no, and you back and you.
Because it's gonna happen. It's
gonna
happen. So I need y'all out there to know that you dictate how you want to be treated. You want to be treated like the head of the house? Act like it.
Do what the person of the head of the house does.
Act like it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no reason why your lady supposed to change light bulb. pick up on anything heavy, nothing like that. That's just small shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So ain't no. But also on the big shit, ain't no reason why we living together, we doing this, that, and the other, we acting like we together, but we don't act like we together.
Mhm.
That don't sit right with none of that.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. You gotta make it make sense. And then too, if you're not in that position or whatever to say, I want to do this, I want to be there, I want to be with you for forever, let that be known too.
Yep. I think you probably let that know off the rip. Like, hey, this is what I'm looking for. Whatever, but be upfront about it.
You ever seen on some of the TV shows, they say, "Oh, we've been dating for 20 years." Dating for 20 years.
I know so.
It's like we married, but we not.
Nah, fuck that shit.
What? 20 years?
I work with an old coworker like that. I think they had 3 kids. 3 kids. Big house.
We've been dating for 20 years.
Been together 10, 11, 12 years. At the time, I'm like, oh, okay.
I mean, we married. We just common law. That only counts in Texas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And so I messed with it though. Because one time the dude called work. And I say, oh, your baby daddy called. She said, did he say that?
Okay.
No. But baby, that's what he is.
Yeah. Okay.
You got 2, 3 kids, house together, all that. But no rain. And I get it, but at the same time, 10, 11, 12 years, come on.
And even just I'm talking about this right here. Fellas, ladies, whatever you classify yourself is, if you with somebody, especially if you're under the same roof, the easiest way for you to stay in the green, not in the red, is to get to know your person.
Mm-hmm.
You know how your person is. You know what ticks them off. They should know what ticks you off. I ain't saying it's one-sided, but y'all should know each other. Y'all should know that, okay, we go to a restaurant, something like that. You already damn near ordering my food because you know what I rock with. Or you order my drink or something, you know what I rock with.
Sometimes you discussing it at home or before you get to wherever you going. You already know. Now you know, I know what I want.
Nigga, all that. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, that's why I fall back on that. And just even going back to what's killing relationships, the other topic we had, motherfuckers stay in the same house and don't know each other.
Mm-hmm. That's the worst.
Ain't no way that, like, baby, can you get me something to drink? You know your girl like a whole cup full of ice with her soda, juice, whatever she drinking. You come with some shit straight from the jug to the cup. Here you go, baby.
Mm-hmm.
And then you wonder why you get the side eye. Huh?
Be like, something wrong?
Yes.
You don't love me?
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. You got to know your person though.
But yeah, we gonna get up out of this thing. We've been talking, and we can keep talking about this here. We might run back on something. Y'all stay tuned for the next show. The next show, I'm already writing that motherfucker. We're gonna be in it. You know what I'm saying? So we introducing something new. Might do this every show just to get y'all thinking. So thought of the day. So we got thought of the day. We're gonna depart from y'all on that. Once again, the doors of the church are open. Y'all look up, feeling generous, drop some in the collection plate. You understand me? But thought of the day. You gotta sacrifice your old life for your new life. I'm gonna say this shit one more time for you niggas in the back. You gotta sacrifice your old life for your new life. My meaning, what that mean to me is the shit I did before my current situation ain't gonna work for this situation. Everything I did before is buried. It's over with. I sacrificed that. That's gone. My new life is my new life. You feel me?
I agree with that shit.
Cause ain't no way the way you treated this one female gonna work for the next female. Because guess what? You and the first female, y'all ain't together no more. So you can't use that same shit to go to your next one.
None of it's gonna work.
You feel me?
But you gotta
the way you cook your motherfucking rice ain't the way she like her rice. She might like mushy rice. You understand me? You like whole grain. You like to see your rice working for itself.
Yeah.
You can't do that mushy shit. Or you got to do it because she like the mushy. So you ain't cooking 2 pots of rice. You understand me?
It might be too small pot.
Yeah, shit. Sacrifice. What we got? What up, Kim Folk? What's the deal with the business? Yes.
Absolutely.
Goddamn.
But yeah, I do agree on that though, because you're not supposed to be doing. When you get older, you're supposed to be doing the same shit. You're doing 18.
Nah.
I ain't finna be 50.
And it's not even the age part put on there. You know what I'm saying? It's just
people still childish at 50.
Each level you move to is like a different life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I could be the same person. I could still be clubbing and doing what I was doing, but I'm moving to a different level. I know if I'm clubbing or I like this, that's what I like doing. Fuck the nightclub. Let me go to a day party.
Or just a lounge, live band.
You know what I'm saying? You still get out and enjoy the nightlife, but you elevate to something different. So I'm getting rid of the trap shit and going to the jazz shit, or the Southern Soul. Hopefully, hey, Bumby, y'all tag him, tell him to do Southern Soul next year. But, bro, once again, before we get up out of here, you gotta sacrifice your old life for your new life.
It'd be hard for people though, but you sacrifice it.
Sometimes you gotta say, fuck them kids. Sometimes you gotta say that because some shit, these especially COVID babies, these niggas is different. You understand me?
What say these COVID babies?
Anybody that had a baby during C-19, your child throw the fuck off. And I stand on that. What, nigga? You don't agree? You ain't got to. I said what I said.
It's in the family tree. Fuck that. It's somebody's family tree.
Shit. It was something about that virus.
It fucked them up.
It fucked them up in the head.
It probably did.
So, it's over. What? So, like I said, hey, thank y'all for watching, man. We experiment with the new toys we got right here. So I got some shit on here. I don't know if y'all can hear that one. Oh, we in that thing. I should have played it earlier when we were talking about the fuck shit. We did and all that. And then when we said some good shit, I should have hit him with the. Nah, I mean. But yeah, in the meantime, between time, the doors of the church are gonna remain open until further notice. I'm gonna point up one more time. You can hit that. Hold on, we got some stuff coming through. Oh yeah. Here we go. So hey, we gonna stick around a little bit now. I was gonna shut it down. We're gonna stick it around. We got comments coming in, and we gotta talk about it. So sacrificing is scary for some folks. Not really ready to give, but to give of themselves. That means they need to stay by themselves. If you're not ready to give up your old ways to better yourself or do whatever, stay by yourself. Don't bring nobody in there with you. Don't drag nobody else down with you if you're not ready to be that. Just basically be what the other person needs.
Because most of them think they're going to miss out on something. They change.
Facts. For what though? What you missing out on?
Those same people that you riding with should be okay with you changing and still be there for you.
As long as you granted the opportunity every day to wake up and try again, what you missing out on? What you missing out on? I don't know.
Just stop breathing and see what you're missing out on.
Old heads, I got old heads being in the club and neglecting their kids. Boy, that's almost the same thing as you got niggas at our age trying to rap still. Give it up.
Boy,
You've been rapping since 96.
I understand.
You understand me? You've been rapping since 96 and you ain't dropped a track. You ain't went talk to no radio personality. You ain't did nothing. You still in the closet with 2 number 2 pencils trying to rap. Give it up. Your time has come and gone. Nah, because they scared they gonna bust the ink all over themselves. You can keep sharpening that pencil. You understand me?
If you do it right, you ain't gonna bust it.
That's true though, bro. That's man. God damn. They're coming. The old heads being that's crazy.
I told you, yes. I told you, boys 50 years old still be in the club going.
That's crazy work.
Can you think about it? Like, I don't even hear about no clubs no more.
Me neither. They don't come across my feed. Now I do hear about going to brunch,
Yeah, I hear about
day
those.
parties,
Day parties,
stuff
something
like
like
that.
that. But I don't hear nothing about no. What we had, Metropolis, Jamaica. You don't hear nothing about that. But they out there.
They still out there though,
They out there though.
but they not our age group.
Mm-mm.
And I'm glad I don't see it because you waste your time sending it to me. Send me something about some food or something. Yeah, we can go eat something.
I'm seeing something on the Facebook page. You know, I'm like, come on.
No, I'm good. I'm good on that. Yeah, folks. Hey, we actually, we gonna close it this time. We're gonna shut this thing down and go do some other shit, chill. You know what I'm saying? Chop it up and wrap a taste. So yeah, this has been another episode of Sipping Sessions Podcast. And so y'all comment and let me know y'all like how we sound now. I like it. What you think about it, bro?
I fucks with it.
Shit, man, we got this thing in racks.
Oh, Allen.
And we gon' see, here we go. Yeah. We got this thing.